Nobody chasing the truth.
Let's listen to Rex Ryan and his take on Brad Allen and his officiating crew. This is a very serious matter for the Steelers, and I'll get into why in a few minutes.
The players did exactly what they were supposed to do. Every one of them, right from Jared Goff going over and telling Decker, go report. He went right over there and reported with that nod of the official. I think the official assumed 70 was because he was reporting all day. That's a plan, by the way. But where Dan Campbell failed is that he assumed that the official would have got it right. Why? Because he went over it specifically before the game. That's what you do. The officials come in, you go over every trick play scenario and all that stuff with the officials before the game.
So he actually tells the official, we have a play where we're throwing it to Decker and number 68, and he's going to report.
Yes, and there's a grease board, and you literally will draw the play up.
Out of everybody that gave their 2 cents about this issue, Rex Ryan did the best job out of anybody explaining the entire issue, what goes on in depth behind the scenes. Everybody else, to me, seems like they're covering for the NFL.
Exactly how it is. I guarantee you, he drew up the fake punt as well. Okay, that the officials got right. And you know what? This is a huge mistake. But the thing that bothers me the most is that we're putting blame on the players. Stop. The players did everything right. So quit blaming, quit covering somebody's butt. Tell it the way it is. Be a man and take responsibility. It's BS. And this thing right here, it's just a game. Yeah, it's a game that may very well cost them the second seed, certainly, and possibly the first seed. And that is
and millions, possibly billions of dollars to the city of Detroit that needs it probably more than any other city.
Huge difference having to play on the road instead of playing at home. And to me, look, I love John Perry. To me, is one of the best officials of all time. Okay, we're lucky to have here. The guy's great. And in his eyes, he sees it a different way than I see it. And so be it. I'm telling you right now, as a football coach, I know exactly what the hell happened.
Let me ask you this. Why would 70 and Penei Sewell be up there right next to him? Wait, you said that's the plan. Why would that be the plan for all three of them to go up looking like somebody else's could be reporting, right? Why not just send 68?
That's what you do when you have when you
come
bring
on
an
with
extra
this question.
In the game. One of them's going to be eligible.
No.
And that's why you come in there and you have those.
No, they should just give the play away. Let's just, make it easier for the defense to figure out who's eligible so it's easier to. It's done that way on purpose. It's a tactic. What kind of question is that? Don't get me started.
Those three guys, and that's what they say.
Go report.
I'm the guy. The only one that announced that he was eligible is 68, Taylor Decker.
Then why are the other two over there?
Because they come in. They don't need to announce it to the defense until the ball's getting snapped. Then they say who's eligible. You don't do. This is just a common practice that you do. And the thing that drives me absolutely crazy is,
oh yeah, Detroit did something wrong. The coach did something wrong. The players did something. Is she kidding me? It's like typical ESPN spin. It's typical NFL spin. She probably wants to get promoted, and now she'll be, the general manager of an NFL team making $3 million a year for, trying to cover up for the NFL and their corruption.
And I get it. I think the referees is a human being. He made a mistake. All right, you're seeing a 6'9" guy.
Exactly.
All right,
he's
a
right
big tackle, a 6'9" guy is right in front of you. All right, but you didn't notice his jersey number. You assumed it was 70. And when you assume, you make a you-know-what out of you and me, and that's exactly what happened. And unfortunately, and by the way,
the Steelers need to be very, very concerned about this, and I'm going to tell you why. The Steelers are the only team that when the league voted to give Roger Goodell total control, the Steelers were the only team that voted no, that they didn't want to have a single man in total control of the NFL. And this is an FU to the Steelers by Roger Goodell putting these refs on that game. And this is what's going to happen. You mark my words. I can picture it now. TJ Watt. Steelers are, up by 3. The Ravens are driving. TJ Watt, sack, Game's over. The flag comes out. Unnecessary roughness. They get another play, the Ravens, and they throw for a touchdown pass, and Steelers lose, right? I guarantee this is what happens. You mark my words. This was an FU from Roger Goodell to the Pittsburgh Steelers for voting no, that they didn't want him in total control of the league. And if you look up James Harrison's quote, I agree with that 1,000%.